Welcome, Wanderer. Forget about every other weapon. The spear is absolutely nasty. Demolishing elites without giving them a single chance to stand up, or solar leaping into bosses to solar leap into bosses to then solar leap into bosses until they just can't no more. Of my 6 playthroughs, Spear has been the fastest with 6 hours and 54 minutes. And that's all thanks to the mental damage the Cloudpiercer Spear is having together with a Solar Leap. But not only the Cloudpiercer Spear is insane. The Steampowered Spear with a Steam Chain skill is able to turn human enemies forcibly around that you can then instantly backstab them, realizing someone like the Bow Sorceress completely. Let me now break down the whole thing from when to use which weapon, talismans, armor, spells, which skill points to invest first, and also how Bolthearts work. Your first spear, the red tassel one, you get very early. You have to knock out the maiden, leave her room, and there will be 2 enemies that try to stop you from going further, and behind them is already your red tasseled spear. There's one very important thing you need to understand about the spear, that the heavy attack, each part staggers. So it's not only the leap at the end that staggers. No, the first whirl, the second whirl, and the last thing, all of these can stagger. Which means if you move behind the enemy, just start charging right away. The closer you are, the better it is. You go for your first and it's already a stagger. Not like the dual blades, because the dual blades go forward, zip, bang, and only the bang actually goes to the stagger. For the spear, any part of the chain, hoop, 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 is a stagger. And in order to be an extreme menace early, you're going to put a point into Boltheart together with the emboldening spear. Bolthearts are stacks the spear builds up with heavy, light, dash attacks, whatever you do. An emboldening spear says that spear weapon and some discipline skills can convert them into Skyborn Might. And that's what we're going to take the Solar Leap for. This is literally what you have to do as early as possible to get to the Solar Leap. Then we also want to have, you can consume 1 stack of Skyborn Might to quickly strike with the charge heavy attack, and also the final attack of the light spear chain produces a Skyborn Might. But with the Solar Leap now, you can actually produce Skyborn Might at any given point. And with more points, we're also adding a bonus sweep to the Solar Leap, and also enables you to chain a light spear attack after the Solar Leap's first attack if you don't have enough Skyborn Might. If I'm now attacking an opponent, you can see below my life bar how these stacks are building up, the Bolthearts. And if I then Solar Leap, these Bolthearts will be turned into Skyborn Might. Boom. That's how I have Skyborn Might already. I can use the Solar Leap to pretty much produce it. And I poke that thing, I have another 3. So if I now leap in, bam, and then follow up. Already swibbity swiped him away very nicely. And this is going to absolutely bully any kind of elite. You're going to jump forward, swipe them off their feet, then walk behind them, do your heavy attack, stagger, and finish. That's it. And this works pretty much on any of the elites that can be thrown to the ground. Simple as cake. After you get yourself the Solar Leap, you're going to make sure to unlock every passive that the spear has to offer, and then take all the big +5 nodes, because you get a +5 over there, and we have another +5 over here, we got a +5 in the middle, and then even a +5 on the side. That's tons of what the spear actually does have to offer. And obviously boost your spear up as far as possible with the respective feathers that you have been given. And in the passive tree, what you really want to have is, while above 90% madness, the final strike of weapon light attack combo restores some health on hit. We're always 100% madness for more mercury. And we're going to take the Poise Break Needle that we don't use right now. But you really want the Poise Break Needle as you then get the Cloudpiercer Spear later. Because your second spear is the Steampowered Spear. And that one you're getting before reaching the Shoe Sanctum. After clearing the Lingzan Temple, the first real boss, you head into the town before the Shoe Sanctum. And there's the old storyteller and the Panda Bear. And for 1 bamboo sprout, you can already get yourself the Steampowered Spear. And now you suddenly have a weapon that extends its reach. As you can see here, yep, it's kind of nice. It's a little bit like the whip sword, but instead of a whip, it is actually that spear with the bonus extension. The most important part of this one is the Steam Chain ability. If you use this one with Skyborn Might, you will turn an enemy around. Obviously, only in a moment where he can be turned around. So you can't boost them out of their signature attacks, but if they're just doing a normal swipe, and it's one of these human enemies, Hong Lang, Vermilion Feathers, Hong Lang, the Bow Magus, Bow Sorcerer, White Robed Elder, any of these guys, turn them around and hit them with a charged heavy attack. Bam. So beautiful. The problem with the Steampowered Spear is that itself doesn't do a lot of damage. Look at that. We get 99 damage plus, right? If I now go for my Cloudpiercer, that does 99 damage more. Holy moly macaroni. It is so much stronger. The spear you would be getting in the Mount Zenvu region. If this is your first time here, as you arrive at the temple, you're going to go through this pagoda, over to the other pagoda, and then over to the tiny bridge. That already takes you inside the temple, and you're going to fight your way through the temple until you end up here opening up this shortcut. Good luck finding that out. After you unlock that shortcut, we are going past the guys fighting here. This is, by the way, a very good farm. If you go in here with 90% madness, have them either kill each other or kill them yourself. Pretty good. I don't think you need a farm ever, but hey, if you want it, there it is. Then we're going to be fighting the Southern General here. He's probably the biggest joke when it comes down to being a boss. When you literally just bully him, go for Solar Leap, Solar Leap, Solar Leap down his throat, and then Solar Leap a bit more, and then Solar Leap harder. Yeah, he doesn't want to fight you anymore after that. We're heading upwards, and the spear is actually really easy to miss. In my first playthrough, that was 100% playthrough, right? I missed it. Yeah, and it's stupid. Good. We're heading over all these bridges around the pagoda. There will be a dude trying to hassle you with his axe. You can just say, no, Timothy, I don't want to. Don't go up the stairs. Go past. Kill these guys if you want to. And find this one down here. Now you're going to have a little gnome who tries to attack you from the back. You're going to send him down. And down here, we got two Birdmans. You kill the Birdmans. And then you get that little red box with the Cloudpiercer Spear. With the Cloudpiercer Spear, you want to stop using your fire temper because the spear itself says using temperance to buff Poise break makes the effect much more potent. Unless a boss is vulnerable to fire, the tiger, you're going to always use Poise break. Together with bonus strength, then we also take the status needle that increases the status buildup gained from the tempering. Some more Poise break on top. The plumed stone needle for bonus attack power, and also the continuity for a longer temper duration. Little hot quiz. What's the main damage a spear does? Stabbing damage, because you're stabbing things. And that's really good because you get a pendant very early called the Eagle Pendant. Increases your weapon's stab attack power. Before you fight Commander Hong Lang, as you enter her little abode, the little mansion, you go straight through, fight the guy with the double daggers, and then you have the dude with the lance and the other guy with the lance right next to each other. They're having the Eagle Pendant for you already. Stab power increased. Easy peasy. The second one I'm wielding is the Fiend Felling Pendant that you get from Tao Qing in the Shu Sanctum as soon as you have the bird-faced lady killed in Act 1. And the last thing I add down the line is the Tiger Pendant, which increases the potency of your weapon's physical attacks. That one you get after you finish the Mount Zenvu end boss at the Zenvu altar and make your way to the Fairy Overlook. And here you will make your way all the way to the very end. It looks like empty, right? There's not much there. There's some blue items, and it seems like you're making a mistake. But no, you're going to walk down the pier to the very end. And behind a box, you find that beautiful tiger pendant. What are we doing now with our other skill points? And that has to do with our Benedictions. We're using the 3 discipline skills are known, 6 discipline skills are known, and 9 discipline skills are known. 12 discipline skills are known, giving you bonus damage. As soon as you have the 3 and the 6 one, just start using them. And the main reason for that is that from the beginning of the game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 discipline skills are known. As soon as you then have the Solar Leap, you're at 6 discipline skills. You get this. The stones you get at following locations. The 2 first stones are being sold by Wu Gang. He gets you the +3 and he gets you the +6. And the final stone you get from the Panda Bear for your bamboo sprouts. Now, in order for him to stock this, you need to be in Chapter 5 already. So you have to kill the Mount Zenvu boss, you have to kill Bai Crew, you have to finish the Cloud Spire, and then teleport yourself to Analem, to the next area. As you then have acquired the stones, we're going into the axe tree because the axe tree gives us endurance and +5 vitality. Then we're making our way further up for the whirlwind, 1 bonus discipline skill, into the earth shatter, another discipline skill. In your actual spear skill, you already have the solar leap. And with 1, 2, 3 points, you have another one. Not much efforts put in. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. You got another one. And then all the way on the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got one more. And as you're going down here for the strong blade anyways, you can take the spear veil too. This would give you 5 discipline skills in the spear tree already, with 5 in the middle and another 2 on the axe. And if you're not sure if you have enough discipline skills, you just go into your inventory, bam, 12 discipline skills, done. The rest of my 29 bonus points, I just spread throughout wherever there's +5 available. Here in the tree of the dual blades, I get the +5 and the +5 strength with another +5 vitality. In the one-handed sword tree, there's really nothing I want. And in the longsword, there is pretty much the first +5 strength. Otherwise, the last 14 points, I just absolutely splurge here. Dexterity, vitality, strength, more vitality, more vitality, more vitality. Everywhere where I can just triple it up, I'll take it, because that just makes me so much more powerful. As the weapon that we're using actually scales really well with agility and strength. More strength than agility. Make sure you have them up. And that's pretty much it for the spear. You don't need any fancy deflecting or whatsoever. You're going to solo leap into your opponent, then solo leap sweep, into solo leap and solo leap sweep, or solo leap, dash behind them, bam bam, heavy attack, you stagger. I have a boss fight here for you, that you can get a feel for how it actually plays and how massively overpowered it really is. Enjoy and take care. In my beginning combo, just do 7,000 damage. Oh yeah. Dude, we just absolutely. I mean, this is S tier bullying, Chan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. It was solar leap, solar leap, solar leap, solar leap. Solar leap.